Hello everybody, my name is Kieran and today I'm going to bring you a video about what I think is the best specialist weapon slash ability within Black Ops 3. So let's begin. Now, it must be stressed that this video is quite subjective and this is my opinion. Obviously there's no statistically best weapon or best specialist ability or weapon within the game, because they each have their own little niches and each person can use them in a different way and adjust it to their different ways of playstyle. So each one is good in their own way, but here's my preferred one, and this is why. Now, my preferred specialist ability out of everything, including all the weapons, is the kinetic armor. I've just been really enjoying using it. Now, a lot of people say, why use kinetic armor, why use glitch, why use the abilities, when you can get yourself an Annihilator pistol, you can get yourself a Scythe, a Tempest, etc., and you can get 3 or 4 kills with that. Now, whilst that is true, you can get 3 or 4 kills, you probably get those 3 or 4 kills using your normal gun anyway. Most of the times when I'm using my Scythe, my Tempest, or my Annihilator pistol, and I get kills with them, they're kills I could have got with my gun anyway, so there's like no point of using that specialist weapon, with the exception of getting the plus 25 points, which is cool. But they're mostly gunfights I could win anyway, like 95 times out of 100, they're gunfights I could probably have won. A small exception might be the gravity spikes, because sometimes with the gravity spikes, you're not going to be able to clear out like 3 people in the room, so they are useful for objective gamers such as hardpoint domination. The thing is with gravity spikes, though, a lot of times I get killed whilst I'm jumping in the air, whilst I'm about to hit the ground, and that's just really frustrating. So that's why I don't like the gravity spikes too much. Another one to talk about is the Tempest, because obviously when you shoot someone with the Tempest, the electrical sparks in their body can, like, I don't know what the word is, I'm going to make up a word here, transfuse, I don't know if that's a word, but they kind of arc onto nearby enemies, so they can kill other nearby enemies, which is useful at times. But again, the Tempest is really good, I really do like the Tempest, but as I said earlier, they're probably kills I could have gotten with my normal gun anyway. So the reason why I like kinetic armor is because whilst it doesn't necessarily give me loads more kills, it prevents me from dying a lot. Loads of times I can put on my kinetic armor and someone will be shooting me, and obviously the bullets will deflect. Now, unless they hit me with a headshot, I'll be alive, which is good. And that can keep me on a really high score streak. If I'm on a high score streak, someone takes me by surprise, I can slap on my kinetic armor and or already have it slapped on in that case, and I'll be in the advantage of the gunfight straight away, which is really useful. And it's also really useful for objective game modes, especially if you're capturing domination flags. If you're on a B flag, just put on new kinetic armor. Now, you can still be killed by headshots and you can still be killed by grenades, but if someone rushes you and tries to kill you off that flag, they're going to be at a severe disadvantage because they have to aim for your head or use a grenade or nothing else. So I find it really useful for capturing domination flags, and I can get capture kills really easily. Usually when I'm capturing a domination flag without kinetic armor, I'd kind of be just laying down in a corner praying that no one kills me. But if I'm using kinetic armor, I might pop up and might try and get some capture kills, because I do have a natural advantage to that gunfight, and it just helps me get capture kills and helps me get some more points. So that's why I like kinetic armor. It's just to sum up my points, usually with specialist weapons, they're kills you could have got anyway, and kinetic armor can help you die less and help you capture objectives. So that's why it's my favourite. I do want to give some shout outs to my almost second favourites, which are like the Tempest and the Annihilator and the Gravity Spikes. They're my 3 other ones I've really been liking. I think they're really good. But as I said, with specialist weapons, I just like using my gun anyway, especially if I want to get like camo challenges or something. But anyway, guys, that wasn't really a guide or anything, just an opinionated video on what I think is the best specialist ability slash weapon in the game. Let me know in the comments what you think is your favourite, and it'll be interesting to see what different people's opinions are. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon.